Hey guys, Opie here. Well, it's more kind of Mike. Yeah, so Opie is the character you played usually sort of during these, but it's sort of the ramped up version of myself. So yeah, I'm sort of talking more as myself. Obviously, 'cause I'm talking about something that happened in real life to me that was absolutely fucking abysmal. It was horrible to go through, and it's kind of difficult to talk about even now, 10 years later. Essentially, when I was 13, and I lost my father. It was 10 years on Sunday just gone, which is the 14th. It sucked, it was horrible, and yeah, I'm going to talk about what I sort of been through that. I'm just going to pop up a little status of what I put here, and I'll read it out eventually in a bit, but yeah, so you can sort of have a read of that if you want. So yeah. Yeah, basically I was young, obviously. I was 13 when I lost my dad. It's difficult to sort of put into words, like going through it, the seeing him being ill and everything really sucks. I'm just going to try and make my camera behave. Yeah, it sucks. So yeah, I'll read it out. Yeah, so 10 years ago my life changed. I lost the most amazing father. I looked up to him like a superhero. I never thought anything could hurt him. But unfortunately lost his battle, several heart attacks and strokes. Carry that around with me every day. It doesn't get any lighter. But have his name and a reason to be the best I can to make him proud. Thank you for an amazing 13 years of bringing me up and giving a lifetime of parents in such a short while. Rest in peace, Dad. I hope to see you again one day. Yeah. Sort of sums up how I felt at the time. Sort of sucked. Yeah, it was horrible. It was absolutely fucking grim. Being 13, you're sort of young, you don't really know what's going down, so close Facebook down, beep. Yeah, it sucks because you're so young, you don't really know what's going on properly. Yeah. And it was sort of difficult to be around for a while, until I was like 17, I wasn't exactly Mike. And that's around the time I sort of started my first YouTube channel. Obviously, I don't use it anymore. I've had a few YouTube channels, but I'm sure I'll talk about that in another video. And then I'm finally coming back to this, and this is sort of like, I'm like a creative outlet because I enjoy making videos, and I'm going to get back to it. I'm not expecting to be like Jim Stones, All Biscuit, Jessica Oxygen, these big YouTubers. I'm not expecting that this is going to, well, it's a hobby. If it does turn into anything different, that's cool. But the direct YouTube gaming scene is super saturated right now. As it should be. Gaming is huge, and it's great that people are into so much stuff. But that's not the point of this video. So yeah, so basically, when I lost my father, I sort of went in on myself. I felt like I needed to be the man of the family, so I didn't really talk to my mum or my sister about what I was going through. Obviously, I didn't have any brothers or any strong male figures that were close to me. I had had quite a few uncles at the time, but I had two uncles that I was sort of closer to, and a cousin I was quite close to. I'm not going to mention names in any of this at any point. Yeah, so yeah, it sort of absolutely sucks. It was horrible to go through, and I felt like I probably should have spoke to someone, because by not, I think I made it worse for myself. My best friend, super, I think my group of friends are pretty manly, cars, gym, stuff like that, quite manly stuff, stereotypical manly stuff, drinking and just being mental, being weird and ripping the piss out of each other down the pub. Yeah, we are there when each other's have problems we need them to be. You don't want to see your friend fucked, right? They're your friend at the end of the day. You have banter with them, you take the piss out of them, but you're ripping the piss out of them, and you don't want anything else bringing them down. So yeah, so I was sort of sucky to be around because I didn't talk about it, and I was going through a lot. So when I think the majority of my mental torment and later probably became depression, came out on my high school girlfriend. I was probably horrible to be around. I don't know why she stayed with me for so long, because I was fucking despicable human being until then. I hate who I was. Who I was is not who I am. It's a step to what became me, so it's something I went through to get to where I am now, but it sucks. yeah, so obviously I went and got tattooed for my dad. My whole sleeve is sort of in some way or another linked to that, to him, or how I got over it, or nice little reminders of things that mean a lot to me, might not necessarily mean a lot to other people, and that's fine. My tattoos aren't for other people. I mean, I like it when people appreciate the art, and I do explain the meaning when people do ask me, but yeah, I got into gaming because of it, and I sort of changed. But honestly, anyone who's going through it, swear down, no matter what you think is going on, talk to the people close to you. I'm going to be honest, this is the third time I recorded this video, and the first one I didn't make it through. I basically went away and had a bath and just sort of chilled out and got my mind sort of in a good place to do this. Because it's really hard to talk about something where you're opening yourself up so much. I think particularly as a guy, I think we have quite hard, like the stigma of mental health, especially as a guy. People that die from suicide. Male suicide rate is huge, and I think that's because the stigma of talking about things, right? And I think that needs to change. I think obviously there's charities and that breaking down the walls, and a lot of celebrities coming out and stuff like that. A lot of people are trying to break down that stereotype, and that's cool. And I hope that becomes a thing, because your mates are your mates. They're there for you, to look after you. If you're in a fight where you guys gonna leave you to get your head caved in, no, you're gonna be there and try and pull you out of it, and that's the same. You think about the same thing with mental illness. As for it getting easier to deal with, the way I like to explain it is, I don't think the weight ever gets any lighter, but it's like being at the gym. Your muscle gets better at lifting the weight. So what eventually was a huge burden is something you can rep, but it's still a weight. And you've got it it's going to fatigue you sometimes. Like, you're going to be knackered sometimes from it, and that's like when you need your spotter, and your spotter in this case is someone close to you, just to help you, like, pick you up and make you back to who you are, and give you that little rest, where you can just vent out what's going on with you and carry on. So yeah, honestly, I think surround yourself with good people. Don't push people away. A lot of people do. Like, don't do that. And throw yourself into something, make yourself better, because that person you've lost doesn't want you to be weak, doesn't want you to be left behind and missing out on things. Go out, if you do sports, go throw yourself into sport, become good at the sport, go to the gym, improve yourself. If you're into gaming, throw yourself into gaming, enjoy the gaming, but game with people, so you online game, game with people, be on Skype, then Discord, whatever you sort of use to talk to people, do that. Even Steam has integrated stuff now like that, so you can talk to people. But for a while, it's not exactly the best. Discord's probably a much better option. Skype is viable. I use Skype to talk to my best friend when I play games. It's not exactly recording quality is good, but it's good enough for talking. So you talk about the game, you talk about stuff. You sort of have a little laugh, and it's cool. Like, you keep that friendship going, even when you're not there. Just keep talking, be there with friends and stuff like that, and don't be afraid to be yourself. Like, if you're not necessarily into the same stuff, like, I'm a massive wrestling fan, but none of my core group of friends are wrestling fans. But I have friends who are also wrestling fans. Like, my roommate Jimbo, he's a wrestling fan. I talk to him. I'll show you an example. So my roommate, I talk to him about gaming. People I used to go wrestling training with, I talk to about wrestling occasionally. And people I work with, I talk about wrestling. Stuff like that. There's always people around to talk about your different things that not necessarily be your core group of friends have got. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't keep that as part of you. That is part of you. So yeah, talk about your feelings, talk about what you are, and show people stuff. Like, if people don't know games, you can choose games, right? So you can do that if you're interested in that or not. And you just go a little through them. Like the way I got into biking so much, like downhill biking and all that, was because my best friend got into it. I was sort of I enjoyed going on my bike. Everyone does as a kid, right? But then you watch a bit of the Extreme Sports Channel, you see Giav and you do all this crazy shit, fucking mental stuff. And you're like, that's really cool. So you sort of get into it. You sort of start trying doing it the best you can. You go out buying a ridiculously expensive bike. Maybe not all of that, but yeah, so it sucks. It sucks, but honestly, talk to people about it. Do that. be who you are and talk to people about it, and you'll be better. Don't do what I did, where I sort of bottled it in, and then like what I did, I took out on someone else, and it was someone I cared about, and it wasn't like an intentional me doing it. Like looking back, I can see what a fucking shit I was, but at the time I didn't see that. I didn't see myself as a dick. I was just that mentally fucked at the time that I thought what I was doing was normal, and it wasn't. It was horrible. Like, you know, I wasn't a hitter out, but you know, I wasn't the best of people in the world, and for me, that's not okay. I hold myself to a higher standard than that. Yeah, so hold yourself to your standards. But yeah, I think I'm better than what I was. I'm better now. At 23, I feel like I'm getting mentally together, and I'm like channeling towards stuff I like doing. You know, I work a lot, but I'm gonna start YouTubing because I enjoy doing it as a hobby. It's a huge stress relief for me. I enjoy just being in front of the camera and just sort of rattling through things, enjoying games. You know, commentating on games while I'm playing them. So sort of, you know, I have a lot of game theories going on. I'm a huge lore nerd when it comes to a lot of games, so I get into it and like talking about things, and then, you know, you get the odd comment here and there, and then people point things out you didn't necessarily see, but then like you're more engaged than just being on some. Well, me personally, I believe more engaged than when you're like just watching someone else tell you like what their fan theory is, and like engaged in this little chat of people who watch your content talking about their fan theories. It's back and forth. It's like, that's cool, right? That's awesome. That's what I enjoy anyway. Obviously, you have to get sort of an audience to do that, and obviously I'm going to take it's a huge grind to get an audience on YouTube, and I'm not expecting that anytime soon. But yeah. So yeah, I'm going to the gym. I've lost a lot. I've lost a fair bit of weight. I was a heavy guy. I'm going to drop a bit of weight. I'm going to start, you know, thinking about muscling back up. You know, the main thing that attracts me is the gut. So I want to get like a flatter stomach and then start working towards. I know I will put a bit of weight on when I'm bulking up. Everyone knows that, but I feel like I'll have a much easier time of it once I lose a bit of fat. So I feel a bit better about it. Like I feel better. I feel like my body's at a good starting point to improve. You know, like when I'm doing, you know, like pull-ups. I'm not like, you know, kipping for one, or, you know, or like carrying dead weight for another. So yeah, that's my journey in like a briefest possible way, from being absolutely fucked to being quite happy. You know, there's still a way to go, so I think I need to get better. I'm in a good place though. I've got great friends. And I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And hopefully in another 10 years, I'll be in a much better place, and I'll be even better then. And then in 10 years from that, I'll be even better then. And you know what I went through then broke me down to make me stronger and do something amazing. And with his surname, because, you know, I carry that around. My surname is his name, right? So you carry it around, you know, you pass it on. You know, your kids, you know, they're his grandkids, and you know, you want them to be as good as, you want to hold them to the standard, and you want to be the parent that he was to you to them. But I want to be there a lot longer than 13, and I'm damn sure he wants to be there longer than me being 13. But yeah, this is gonna get to me now. So yeah, it sucked to lose him. You know, I can still see his face every day. It's still there. It's, you know, he's still, everywhere I go, he's there. He's on my arm. You know, I know he's looking over me. Like, you know, I'm mildly Christian. I'm not very shit Christian, but, you know, I'm mildly Christian. I do believe in it. So yeah, honestly, best advice though: talk to your friends, talk to your family. Don't ball it in. Don't be afraid to be who you are, and just go out there and do something good. Don't make the same mistakes I did, and, you know, don't make it take 10 years for you to get something, to get somewhere in a good place when you could be there in a year. So yeah, it's taken me 10 times as long to realise that, and I hope you guys don't waste your lives like I feel like I have up until now to get over something. Not necessarily get over it, you still carry it with you, but, you know, get into a place where you're strong. So yeah, I've been Mike. Next time you see me, I'll be Opie. It'll be such a more happy video. I'll probably bash up some Hearthstone content pretty soon. When Shadow of War comes out, I'm going to be playing the shit out of that, so I might as well record it, right? I love Shadow of Middle-earth. It's something I do. I have been popping back and forth, just jumping on. I've been popping back onto New Vegas every now and then. I'm jumping on like casually on Warcraft now. Like I still need to level, and I'm doing a couple of quests here and here, there. So yeah, it's not the best Warcraft expansion they've had, but it's pretty good. I'm really enjoying Hearthstone again. League of Legends is something I'm jumping on occasionally. Yeah, so gaming, there's a lot of games that I go out and buy and play. Sort of movies what I watch. There's a lot of stuff what I do. There's a lot of stuff to watch. Obviously, Doctor Who and stuff like that's out, and I'm really enjoying that. So yeah, there's a lot to do, a lot to be, a lot to improve. So yeah, I've been Mike. You guys have been amazing. Comment down below if you've been through something, or supportive. Be down there. It's a nice comment thread that don't exist often. You can be a dick in all the other videos if you like. Thank you.